In 2008, a name surfaced from the digital void, Satoshi Nakamoto. No face, no voice, just a string of letters tied to an idea that would change the world forever: Bitcoin. A currency without banks, a system without borders, decentralized, untouchable, almost too perfect for its time. For 3 years, Satoshi communicated only through encrypted emails and forum posts, always precise, always distant. Then, in 2011, without warning, he vanished. No trace, no goodbye, just one final message. I've moved on to other things. But what if those other things weren't in our world at all? What if Satoshi Nakamoto wasn't just a genius programmer, but a time traveler from a parallel universe? There's a theory hidden in the darkest corners of the internet that Satoshi wasn't human. He was an emissary from a realm known as Zyphor 7, a universe unlike anything we can comprehend. In Zyphor 7, time doesn't move forward, it spirals. Past, present and future exist as one, an endless loop where every moment unfolds simultaneously. To its inhabitants, the concept of linear time is primitive. The beings of Zyphor 7, known as the Nyrians, are not bound by flesh or bone. They are pure bioenergetic currents, streams of living data and thought, pulsing through their dimension like electric storms. They don't see like we do. They perceive multiple realities at once, past, present and alternate futures, like staring through 1,000 mirrors, all reflecting different versions of existence. And they don't speak. They use temporal pulses, bursts of quantum resonance that transfer thoughts instantly, allowing them to share complex ideas and emotions in a single flash of energy. But here comes the most unsettling part. The Nyrians have been watching us for centuries. Ancient civilizations may have mistaken them for gods, beings of light who appeared and vanished at will, leaving behind strange symbols and technology that defied explanation. The glowing figures recorded in Sumerian tablets, the mysterious sky beings etched into Egyptian hieroglyphs, could they have been Nyrians slipping in and out of our dimension? But why would they care about Earth? Because our world to them is a nexus point, a chaotic reality teetering on the edge of a breakthrough. We are unpredictable, flawed, yet capable of unlocking the secrets of time and space. And the Nyrians needed a way to interact with us without disrupting the delicate balance of their own universe. They couldn't reveal themselves, that would fracture the timeline. So they sent Satoshi Nakamoto on a specific agenda. A time traveler from Zyphor 7, tasked with creating something that would prepare humanity for interdimensional contact. A system that would bypass governments, evade centralized control, and lay the foundation for trade between worlds. Bitcoin wasn't just a currency, it was a key. But a key to what? The clues may lie hidden within Bitcoin's very code. The blockchain, Bitcoin's unalterable digital ledger, records every transaction ever made, but cryptographers have found something strange. Buried deep within the blockchain's architecture are irregular patterns, mathematical sequences that defy human logic. Some of these sequences mirror Nyrian temporal markers, symbols thought to represent interdimensional coordinates. Others appear to be impossible timestamps, blocks recorded with dates before Bitcoin was even created, and others stamped with dates far into the future. In one particularly chilling instance, a Bitcoin block was discovered with a timestamp from 2099, a date that hasn't happened yet. Was this just a glitch? Or was it a message from Satoshi, proof that his consciousness exists in multiple timelines at once? And then there's the Genesis block, the very first Bitcoin block, mined by Satoshi himself. It contains a cryptic message. The Times, 3 January 2009. Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. On the surface, it seems like a reference to the financial crisis. But others believe it's something more. What if it wasn't about 2009 at all, but a warning from the future? A hidden signal that centralized financial systems were doomed, that Bitcoin wasn't just an alternative to banks, but a safeguard against a looming collapse that hasn't happened yet. There's also an even stranger theory, that this message is a fragment of a Nyrian pulse transmission, a message compressed into a seemingly random news headline, hidden in plain sight. And then, in 2011, Satoshi Nakamoto vanished. But what if he didn't just disappear? What if he returned to Cipher 7? In Nyrian law, time travelers cannot stay in foreign realities for too long. It risks tearing the fabric between worlds. Satoshi's mission had a time limit. The moment Bitcoin became self-sustaining, he left. Or so it seems, because there's one last layer to this mystery. Even after Satoshi's disappearance, his Bitcoin wallets, holding over 1 million BTC, have remained untouched. But experts have noticed something unsettling. There have been small, precise transactions, tiny movements of Bitcoin too deliberate to be random. These transactions form complex patterns that resemble Nyrian quantum codes. What if these movements aren't human at all? What if they're being triggered from Cipher 7 by Satoshi or the Nyrians, using Bitcoin's blockchain as a temporal communication network? Think about it. Bitcoin's design is more than just a decentralized currency. It's a system of immutable timestamps. Every transaction is recorded forever, unchanged by time, immune to corruption. What if this permanence wasn't just a feature, but the true purpose of Bitcoin all along? A way for time travelers like Satoshi to embed messages across timelines, signals that could be accessed from both the past and the future, using Bitcoin's ledger as a map through time itself. And the most chilling theory of all? Some believe Satoshi exists in multiple points in time simultaneously. Right now, he could be watching us from the future, monitoring Bitcoin's evolution from the past and guiding its mysterious growth in the present, all at once. It's why his wallets remain untouched, because to Satoshi, the concept of now is irrelevant. He's already seen how this ends. So who or what was Satoshi Nakamoto? A brilliant human programmer, or a time-traveling emissary from a parallel universe, sent to prepare us for a reality we have yet to comprehend? And if he truly returned to Cipher 7, will he come back? Perhaps the next shift in Bitcoin's code won't be from human hands, but from a silent ripple across time, a signal from Satoshi, waiting for us to unlock the final piece of his plan. The answers may already be hidden in the blockchain, buried in the code, a secret message from a traveler who never really left. The question is, are we ready to uncover